So this is going to be a quick video about how you remove the bands or straps or bracelet, whatever you want to call it, from this Casio. This is the model A158W. It's kind of the standard or entry-level metal watch from Casio. It is sort of the metal version of this. This is the F-91W. Functionally, the two watches are the same, but the bands on this being metal, they remove differently. You don't need any specialized tools for this, but you do need something very specific, and that's going to be a 1.0 millimeter or thereabouts straight screwdriver. I've seen people do this with a paper clip or some sort of very sharp knife or something like that, but I recommend a skinny little straight screwdriver like this one. They come in these precision screwdriver kits, which a lot of people have if you have to do any work with like electronics or anything like that. So you get the watch, flip it over, and you'll see that the bands have this little notch in them, and there's kind of ridging in there on both sides. They have that, and what you want to do is use those ridges inside of that notch right there. Push this in, which there's a rod in there that is spring loaded, and you want to basically push that spring back so the head of the rod from here goes in this way, and it basically gets released from this metal end, and then everything will just sort of lever out. You can see that ridge right there. We're going to try to push on that with the head of the screwdriver. It can be a little bit confusing at first. You're not really sure what you're supposed to get on, but you see you grab that ridge, push it, and it popped. So it came out now, and you'll see there's that spring-loaded rod, and all we did was get this piece right here. It caught on that collar, and it pushed it there. This flat end, this flat piece, this is inside the end. This is what you push off of. Don't try to go up in here and push this. That's not going to work. You want to push this piece right here, and you really have to keep the screwdriver head as flat as possible while you push it. To reverse the process, if you want to just put this band back in place, or your next band has a similar mechanism, just push this in here so it's free floating. Now go in here in your watch and get one side in there. Put it down someplace flat, and it should be somewhat like this. It's easier to do if everything is lined up at the top. Stabilize the spring at the top. And now you don't really need this screwdriver. You could use any other tool, but let's continue with this. And what we'll do is use the screwdriver, we'll push this in, and that's it. And while applying downward pressure to this, you get it past here, it'll pop back into the hole. It's very simple, and that's all there is to it. You could do this any number of times, and it won't cause any wear and tear to the mechanism or the spring. You could buy replacement springs or these spring-loaded rods that are a little bit better than these, but it really does work fine. Looking on the other side, there you can see the collar there. On this side, you can see the collar. So we'll try it again from the other angle, just in case that helps. Push this screwdriver here, push the flat end down, and we'll just lever it. Once it's mostly levered, apply downward pressure while applying pressure towards you in this case. Get that spring, push it. Be careful when you are unloading the spring. If it's tension on this side and nothing stopping it on the far side, the rod can shoot out, and it could shoot either at you or across the room, and you could easily lose it. So be super careful there. Then again, we'll put it back, put this piece in here. We'll stabilize it at the end, grab the top, use the flat edge to push it in while pushing down gently. It's tensioned, and pop back in place. It's stable, and now you're good to go. And yeah, that's it. That is how you remove and then replace the bands on your Casio A158W digital watch. Thanks for watching.